I can start. Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. There you go. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today to kick off the construction of our 4th senior center in Woodbridge Township. We're thrilled to have this facility. It's got a long history as the Ford's first aid squad. Many years ago, there were issues with the squad when they were using, if you guys remember, Linden ambulances and people from out of town that didn't know Woodbridge, and they were driving around. They'd get lost on the turnpike, lost on the parkway, that whole spaghetti factory of roads over there. I get lost there sometimes too, and I grew up here. So they moved into the Ford's firehouse and permanent headquarters there, and it's worked out terrific for us and for everybody here. I think actually people are safer in Ford's now than they ever were. And now we have the opportunity to turn this into a senior center. We have the longtime Evergreen Center that's been there for forever. And then I'd say about, 2009 or so, or 10, we turned Sycamore from the Island Knights, Port Reading Knights of Columbus. And then last year? Last year we turned the Island American Legion into the 5 Branches Senior Center, and now we're turning this into the Hickory Senior Center. So it's going to be a great facility. We did this in cooperation with the Ford's Women's Club. I think most of you here are members of that club. We're going to use that building there for parking, and the club's going to have basically what they had always in specific times when you can have your teas and your meetings, and that's going to work out great. And then the whole rest of the time you'll be able to avail yourselves of the senior facility if you're seniors. So I'm not accepting. I know some of you try to sneak in. Some of you have tried in the past to sneak into senior citizen events. Generally, we let it slide, but we're going to be watching this time when this opens. So let me introduce some of the people, all the people who are up here. Former Councilman Jimmy Carroll, who currently works with us. He's formerly a Department of Labor auditor, and he works with the RISE population, the special needs population. He's also like an auditor for us on the projects that we do. We have Cynthia Ruzich, who's in charge of our senior citizen centers. We have Shirley Genty, who is over at Evergreen. She runs the Division of Youth Service, Senior and Youth Services. Dennis Green is our health director. Liz Longenhagen is our little firecracker who we send out. She works right now over in Island 5 Branches. She runs that facility. Vera Patel is a councilman in the 4th Ward. Carol Nerlich is our chief of staff. Diane Mantegas runs senior transportation. Chris Costi runs he's our special projects guy. Everything we've been doing with the schools, with the fields, with the tracks, all the projects in town, Chris runs them. Kevin Sanbrino is the architect, and Rob Knotts is from French and Perillo. He was our engineer. So that's everybody. So some of the facts about this: it is a $1.379 million project, a total of 4,557 square feet. It's going to have bathrooms, kitchenette, office, assembly room, smaller exercise, meeting and game rooms, billiard table, ping pong table, card table, sound system, TVs, Wi-Fi, computer stations, outdoor seating, new HVAC, new wiring, new plumbing, new exterior facade, and new brick face. It's basically gutted and all new. It's going to be, as you can see, we already started with some of the real nice looking brick. It's going to be a fantastic facility. I can't tell you how much I love the 5 Branches Center. That was the Island American Legion, and it just got turned into a fantastic senior center, and the same thing is going to happen here. It's going to be a wonderful facility. Please turn off all your phones. Sorry about that. Let me turn it over now to Dennis Green to say a few words. He's the director of our health department, so all the senior centers ultimately fall under him.
Thank you, Mayor. We're very excited to be here. We're very excited to be at the ground breaking today. We're also very excited to looking forward to the opening in another few months. My team, the health team here, all these guys that are up here on either side are really preparing, doing a lot of background work to prepare for and to schedule some events and programs. But what we really need is the seniors to work with us and tell us what they want, because we want every senior center to have its unique style. So we want this center to be just as unique as the other. So you need to tell us what you want, what programs, activities, exercise classes, and what have you. So we're looking forward to your feedback. So don't be shy. I know you probably won't be, but don't be shy and let us know, and we'll see you at the opening. Thanks.
Thank you. Seniors are not shy, especially you, Irene. All right, let me bring up Liz Longenhagen now, and she's going to tell you maybe some of the specifics of what she has in mind and what we have in mind as to what's going to be going here. Liz?
Hi, everyone. everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Liz Longenhagen. I currently am the coordinator at the Five Branches Senior Center. And I saw that whole transition from the American Legion to the center, and it really came out as a great project. So that's what we plan to do here. We plan to do movie days, book clubs, parties here, monthly luncheons. Again, I know that I work with Bernadette, who is the president of the Ford's Women's Club. Any suggestions you guys have, any comments, you can filter through her and she can give me a call. We'll take them all. We want to make this the fourth best, senior center in Woodbridge Township, okay? Thank you very much.
All right, I have an idea. Why don't we do a high tea in May on a Sunday afternoon? What do you think? That's something. Would that work? When do you have your high tea? Don't you have it in May?
It's going to be ready?
It's going to be ready in October. Come on, I have an election in November. What do you think I'm doing here? I have the groundbreaking now. We're going to have the ribbon cutting before the election. Come on. Let me ask Bernadette Lucas, since you're sitting down, I'll just bring the microphone over to you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and all the dignitaries. Today is a historic day for the Women's Club of Fords. It will be written in our history as one time and progress could not stop. Our club, in its 99 years of existence, never thought our home would become associated with the Woodbridge Township Senior Organization, namely the Hickory Senior Center of Fords. The Women's Club of Fords has a long history with Fords. Our home, first being the Presbyterian Church of Fords, was purchased and moved to this location after acquiring and moving it to its present location on property donated by a member and her husband, the Egan's. Our club and its members established the Fords Library, which in time gave way to the new Fords Library. And as today, with the upcoming demolition of our house and the groundbreaking for the Hickory Center, which will be our new home, on behalf of our members, we welcome you as a part of our family, and we thank you for making us a part of yours. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you, Bernadette. That was great. I want to recognize Fran Brown. Fran is the first woman I think I met from the club way back when. You were the president when I became mayor, if I'm not mistaken. And if you ladies did that right, because when Frank comes and asks me for something, I can't say no. Mayor, can we have some windows, new windows? Mayor, can you help us with the roof? Can you help us with the front steps and the railing? Can you help us with... I melted. I couldn't... Whatever you wanted, you got. But ultimately, the building at this point needs so much work that it's just not feasible to keep it. But you're going to find a great home here, and your building's going to be raised, and parking's going to be here. We also have a deal with the dance school across the street, so that during the day when they're not there, we can use their parking lot, and at night when you're not here, they can use this parking lot. So it's the perfect arrangement. No money's even changing hands. We just have an agreement to swap. So this is just going to be a fantastic facility. I want to thank in advance the Ford's Fire Company. They're hosting the lunch today. This would have been your final meeting of the summer, before the summer, but because of the construction, it's not available. If we want to get it open for the fall, we had to start. So Dennis Henry and George Brew, George is here now. They made their place available for us to have a lunch there. So I want to thank them. And I also want to introduce Marta Levsky, who came here a little late. She's our director of planning. All the project work actually falls under her for the building and all that stuff. So I want to thank everybody here responsible for getting us to this point. And I'm confident that with the work of Kevin and French and Perlo and the construction companies, I think we'll get this done by October and have you into your new place by November. So, yes. Well, this is not a town meeting. 100 years? I hope so. This building is built to last 100 years. That one I'm not so sure of. What year did you move into that?
1929 or something.
Oh, really? That's a historic year. Wow.
Something like that.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's showing its age.
Really?
Yeah, really. You're trouble.
No, I ask questions.
I know. I don't like that.
Because you don't always have the answers.
Oh!
You want the answers. That's what.
The next time you want your house done for tooling around the town, you think I'm going to do it? You think I'm going to do it? No, I'm not. I'm not. You just talked yourself out of a nice little project.
I've been here 67 years in that house.
All right.
I think I earned the right to be there.
You did, but you didn't earn the right to be a wise girl here when you're at the mayor's press conference. Well, anyway, let's get to the ribbon cutting. I assume. Oh, shovels we're doing. All right, let's do the shovels.
You have to give
Irene, you want to have a shovel, please? Yeah. As many of you want to. We'll start with you guys. We'll start with you guys with the shovels.